Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Call of Duty 4, and the reason for that being is Call of Duty 4 is just a fun game to play. I enjoy playing it, and it breaks the monotony for you guys, the viewers on YouTube, because if you think about it, like, you watch all the other YouTubers, what do they got going on here? Call of Duty Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghost. Well, here's some Call of Duty 4. It's a nice 7-year-old game. And speaking of old games, we're going to be talking to you guys today about Nintendo. Now, of course, the release of Mario Kart 8 was today, and a lot of people are excited for that. Mario Kart's definitely a game. It's a proven game that, you know, it's kind of Call of Duty. You know, they release a new one just about every year, and the same people all pick it up and play it, and it's a really popular game. A lot of people like to play that, so that's kind of cool. People are going to be playing Mario Kart 8. But Nintendo's been in the news for some other things as of late, mainly related to YouTube and YouTubers. Alright, so you guys may remember roughly, I'm going to say about a year ago, Nintendo ended up coming out and saying, wait a minute, people are making money on the internet because they're Nintendo and they don't know anything that's happening in the real world because they're so stuck back in the 80s. They're like, wait a minute, people are making money on the internet now? And they started flagging down YouTube videos that people had of Let's Plays of different, you know, be it Mario games or Zelda games or whatever newer Nintendo games are out there. They were taking either taking the money from them or taking them down completely. And that created just like a giant rift within YouTube, and a lot of the YouTubers are like, you know what, if Nintendo's going to be like that, we're not even going to post Nintendo stuff. There's actual companies out there that want us to post their games. They should be getting press and actually respect the fact that we can bring them new customers, right? That's the whole point of YouTube, is basically every video is like a free advertisement for the company, which is why now so many game developers and so many gaming companies are sending out free versions of their game to YouTubers like, hey, please play our game, and just make a video of your impressions on it. Just please make a video of your impressions on it, because that sells copies. That sells systems. Nintendo doesn't understand that. They have no clue. They're like, wait a minute, people on the internet, what's going on over there? So they start taking all the money. People basically are boycotting Nintendo at that point. Then Nintendo's like, all right, we'll back off. And they made it so people could monetize their own videos again, and Nintendo wouldn't be taking any of it, right? Then they started building up some goodwill. You know, new Pokemon games are coming out, new Mario Kart games coming out. There's a bunch of new stuff coming out for Nintendo, right? Yeah, Nintendo. Remember Nintendo? That company's cool, right? Nintendo. Now they built up all this goodwill. They're like, all right, well, I guess we can be douches again. And they're basically coming out and saying that they're going to try and do what they did last year with a bit of a twist. So they're going to be coming out with a new affiliate program for Nintendo videos to be able to be posted on YouTube. Now, basically what this means is still, they're going to go back to the way where nobody was allowed to post Nintendo games. Nobody's allowed to post or monetize Nintendo content unless you join their affiliate program. By joining their affiliate program, you have to go directly to Nintendo and say, please, may I please post your game, please, 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 and basically beg them permission to be able to post Nintendo games on YouTube, right? And if they deem you worthy of posting the almighty Nintendo game, they will accept you into the affiliate program and then take part of your money. So basically how YouTube works is when you make a video, let's say this Call of Duty 4 video here, when I post this video here on YouTube, YouTube takes a bit of the ad revenue, because YouTube's, you know, it's hosted here on YouTube, and you guys see advertisements, and the money made from those advertisements, part of it's going to go to YouTube, right? And then the rest goes to me. And then I give away a portion of mine to my network, Machinima. That's how YouTube works. So basically, it's divided 3 ways. Part of it goes to YouTube, most goes to me, and then another little part goes to Machinima. But the majority of it goes to me. Under this new affiliate program, part of the money is going to go to YouTube, part of the money is going to go to you, part of the money is going to go to your network, and the rest is going to go to Nintendo. Because they're Nintendo. And this is going to be a whole new thing that they're apparently going to be doing. And good almighty, if it would mean horrible, awful, just unholy things to happen for Nintendo if this were to actually be the case. Because if you guys didn't know, Nintendo's not exactly on top of their game as of late. So, you guys know the game Candy Crush? That mobile game, that stupid mobile game that old people play? That game is outselling the entire company of Nintendo by over $200 million as of the first quarter of 2014. That is absurd to me, that the most recognizable game, or at least one of the most recognizable names in gaming history, Nintendo, this is freaking, everyone knows Nintendo, even if you don't play video games, is being outsold by Candy Crush. Candy Crush. Meanwhile, Candy Crush, as well as that's doing okay, Microsoft and Sony, both doing over double. as good as Candy Crush is doing. So basically, Nintendo is just doing nothing, especially as compared to its rivals in the console gaming market, which are going to be, of course, Sony and Microsoft. They're just not doing well. They're just not doing right now. By no means is Nintendo going under. By no means is that happening. They're just not on top of their game like they were back in the 80s and 90s, which is funnily enough because they're still releasing the same games as they did during the 80s and 90s with no real attempt at making any kind of new IP. Just release the same Mario, same Zelda, same everything games every single year, which is fine. You know, I'm a big fan of brands. Like, I'm the kind of gamer where I don't like a lot of things, and once I do decide I like a thing, then I stick with that thing. You know, I'm going to buy the new Call of Duty game, the new Elder Scrolls game, the new Borderlands game. I'm going to be buying all of these games until the series stops making them, because that's just how I'm wired. But unfortunately, the rest of the world's not like that. And so, and the reason Nintendo's not doing as hot is because it's the same stuff every single year. Here, new Mario game, new Mario Kart game, new Super Smash Bros. Mario game, new Zelda game, new Pokemon games. It's like the same stuff every single year without them ever trying anything new or making any new things. And that's part of the reason they're not making any money. And the thing about this, man, is like if they're making this little money, which 400 million in the first quarter, let's not act like that's like nothing, right? That's a good amount of money for the first quarter of 2014. But I think, you guys think it's possible, and this may be the conspiracy theory here, do you guys think it's possible that the reason Nintendo's doing this is because they're not making a whole lot of money and they're going to try and make money via the internet? Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, of course, there will be considerable money brought in based upon the big YouTubers, like the bigger, 100,000 views a video, 200,000 views a video. People like that, if they're paying this Nintendo tax, which is basically what it is, they're basically saying, okay, you have to ask us permission to post Nintendo games, and we get a portion of the money. It's basically a tax, right? So if they're getting a little bit of money from there, they're going to see some kind of profits. But for the average person that just wants to post a video of Mario Kart, of them and their friend just running around playing Mario Kart, they're not going to make anything from that. There's going to be no actual financial gain from that. So why are they doing this? Are they really just so ass backward that this is just what they're going to decide to do? Do they not understand the power of YouTube and the fact that there's a YouTube video of the new Mario Kart game on someone's channel is basically a free advertisement? That's a free advertising is all that really is. YouTube is where people can post stuff that they enjoy and other people get to watch it. And if people decide that they like what they're seeing, they might want to go ahead and buy some stuff. For example, the capture card I used to record this gameplay. I had no idea I was going to get it until I saw a tweet by Woody's Gamertag and I decided I would actually want to use that capture card. I'm like, I like Woody's videos. I like the quality of the videos that he posts. I wonder what capture card he has. And then one day he tweeted out what capture card he has and bam, I bought it. That's the power of advertising. So people see someone that they like playing something or doing something, they're going to try it out for themselves. I now drink, you guys may be able to hear this. You can't hear it that well. Yeah, that's Mio water, all right? I was watching the Co-op Show podcast, and I told Biscuit I was taking a drink, and I asked him what he was drinking. He mentioned it was Mio, which is this kind of like this water flavor enhancer thing, and I'm like, wow. I told Biscuit likes it, maybe I should try it. And then I went out and tried Mio. Now all I drink is Mio. That's the power of YouTube. That's the power of advertising. And by Nintendo, who is a company that is already not doing very well in terms of the console gaming market, then they're not going to be doing anything if they can't have people posting their videos on the internet to try and bring in that kind of advertising. If anything, they should be embracing the fact that YouTubers want to post videos of their game because it helps out their company as a whole. There's a reason that other studios, other gaming developers, everything else, they're actually sending us games. They're actually sending people games to play. They're like, here, take this review copy, just play the game. We're not saying make a good video about it. We're not saying make a bad video game about it. Just take our game, please play our game, and make a review. Just give somebody your impressions. Just make a video of your impressions of this game because it drives attention to their games. It drives sales to their games and to the gaming studios. That's how this works. Nintendo doesn't seem to understand that. And with this new Nintendo tax, which they say it's going to be happening in the future, probably knowing Nintendo, they're probably not going to do it because there's, of course, going to be this giant backlash. But they're probably going to try it, or hopefully they don't try it. And we'll have to see whether or not what's actually going to happen with it. They said it's in the future. They gave no specific date. We'll have to see about that. But either way, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about the entire idea of Nintendo coming in here and basically saying, you know what? You're going to have to ask us express written permission to be able to post our games, and we're going to take a portion of your money. Like, they're backwards, right? Let me know about that. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.